What is up, guys? It's Swammer here, back again with some more Great League action. Happy Community Day, everyone. It is Community Day, starting in about 40 minutes from the time that I'm recording this video. I'm going to be going over two teams today, kind of the same structure, so going to lump them into one video. It's going to be Shadow Abomasnow, Pelipper or Altaria, and then Azumarill on the safe swap. Basically, Shadow Abomasnow is really, really strong against a lot of things, but it does lose to fighters and Alolan Marowak, and so basically your second Pokemon, or whatever Pokemon you put in that slot, needs to beat fighters and Alolan Marowak. So Altaria does that reasonably well. However, Altaria has basically no play against either Azumarill or Galarian Stunfisk, which are the, kings of the Great League meta right now. So Pelipper is a safer option that doesn't beat those Pokemon quite as hard, but it at least still has play against both Azu and Galarian Stunfisk. So either team will work. Pelipper is a little safer, a little less bulky, but the Altaria is more polarizing. It becomes a little bit more rock, paper, scissors. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Yeah, so I've had this Shadow Abomasnow for 5 months, since middle of August, and I've just been waiting for a Team Rocket event to be able to TM away frustration. So finally it came, and so we're going to get to using it. And first lead we get is Altaria. This is amazing. They come in with a Ferrothorn. I'm going to go ahead and throw a Weather Ball. And I just want to do a little bit of chip damage here and build up as much energy as I can before swapping into Altaria. So I swap into Altaria, and I hope I've caught a Power Whip, but it ends up just being a Flash Cannon, or it ends up being a Flash Cannon, which is far worse. Altaria does not like Flash Cannon, but at this point I'm going to try and commit to the Dragon Breath down. I'm going to shield once. And I'm pretty sure that they should not be able to get to another Flash Cannon before I am able to take them out. This is definitely just going to be a Power Whip, way too fast to be another Flash Cannon. It is just a Power Whip, and now we've got a lot of stored energy. So Altaria is coming in. We're going to go ahead and throw a Dragon Pulse, hoping to get a shield. We do get a shield, that's great. And Azumarill is going to come in. We're going to go ahead and throw the Sky Attack here just to do some chip damage, and then go into our Abomasnow. They clearly don't have a good answer for Abomasnow, so I can safely go straight Energy Ball now, and this will deal a ton of damage. They are getting off a charge move here. I don't need to shield, to be honest. It's just an Ice Beam. And even though they've got that Altaria in the back, I know that my Azu can handle that. I am going to build up a lot of energy now and go ahead and shield. Basically, I'm building up to 100 energy, or very close to 100 energy, and then I am throwing the Energy Ball here. Energy Ball will take out the Azu, and then I have one more Powder Snow to get to the Weather Ball, which will be enough to take out the Altaria. I mean, it's just crazy. Weather Ball from Shadow Abomasnow one-shots Altaria. That's a 35 energy move, right? You get to it in under... you get to it in 5 Powder Snows. Like, you get to it so fast and it one-shots. It's just incredible. So, next match, we get Abomasnow into Umbreon. This is a pretty neutral matchup, to be honest. I don't really know how it goes, but what I'm going to try and do is catch a Foul Play onto my Azumarill. Clearly, it does not work out, and I get hard punished by a Ferrothorn here, so this is not looking good. Ferrothorn is an absolute wall to Azumarill, especially when you're not running Ice Beam. This is a situation where Ice Beam would be really nice, but we are going to be eating that Power Whip, and then we're going to go for a Hydro Pump here. They probably still won't shield. No, they don't shield. They're just going to farm us down. Yeah, they farm us down. So they got 100 energy, so I'm going to bring in Altaria here. Altaria is going to be able to absorb all of this energy reasonably well, especially because they go for the Power Whip there, so this is definitely just another Power Whip. So that was really, really good for me to bring in Altaria, because 100 energy, cost me a quarter of my health. That's a pretty good trade-off. They come back in with Umbreon. This is just going to be a foul play, so I let it go. Going to build up some energy here. However, I do need to shield up this next foul play. It would put me very low, and then I'm going to swap into a Abomasnow and see what they've got in the back. It's a Defense Deoxys. So this is an absolute hard counter to the Abomasnow here. Going to go for the Energy Ball. Really landing this and getting the defense drop is basically my win con. I did not get it, so that's not great. They're going to farm me down. I'm going to be able to land this Weather Ball, but Defense Deoxys is so bulky that it's not really going to bother it. Now it's got back-to-back Rock Slides for our Altaria coming back in. We're going to shield one, but the second one is going to take us out for sure. Yeah, so it's... Deoxys is one of those sort of weird fighters where, it's a counter user, so it absolutely decimates Abomasnow. But it's so bulky that, having a Weather Ball, like hitting it with a Weather Ball isn't really very threatening to it. So it's really tough to win that matchup. Alright, we get Shadow Vic on the lead. This is very good for us. We're going to go ahead and throw a Weather Ball right away, hoping to get a shield. If we take it out, equally good. We do just take it out, so that's pretty awesome for us. It's a Registeel, so I'm going to go ahead and swap into Altaria. Altaria is my weaker counter, and now it's going to get stuck against an Azumarill. So the reason I'm swapping in Altaria there is that I know Altaria can still beat Registeel in the 2-shield if I need to, but I'm definitely going to save the Abomasnow because it just gets hard-walled, and Azu is the Pokemon that I need to take out Registeel in the endgame. So able to get a couple Sky Attacks off. We do get a shield on the second one, which is pretty good. This Azu does not have Ice Beam. They've got Play Rough, so that means I can survive a little while longer. And they're going to throw again. This is totally fine with me. I'm happy to let them use their energy. I can come back in with Abomasnow now. And they swap into Reggie. I can swap right away into my Azu. This is going to be a Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon would have likely KO'd the Abomasnow, so definitely, I think that Reggie, they might have overtapped or they might have been just shy of the move when they swapped out. I'm not going to shield again. I really want to encourage a no-shield from this opposing Registeel. So going for the Hydro Pump here, I really need to land a Hydro Pump, and I do. This is amazing. I can bubble down. My opponent knows it, and they decide to surrender. Alright, getting into this next matchup here. Oh, error finding. So, as you guys can see, I am rank 15. If you didn't know, at rank 15, you get 1 rare candy for every win. I had really been hoping it would be 3 rare candy for every win, but since it's only 1, I'm okay switching up the team and trying a couple things out. Alright, Galarian Stunfisk on the lead. So, you actually slightly outpace Galarian Stunfisk to the Weather Balls. The first one you tie, and then the second one you beat it, and you do win CMP, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and shield up the first Rock Slide. I want to encourage them to shield this Weather Ball of mine, and they do shield it. That's pretty good for us. And then not going to shield this second Rock Slide. I want to encourage a no shield on my Energy Ball. So we are going to throw the Energy Ball now. And hopefully this connects. It does connect. That's pretty good for us. And we get the defense drop, so I'm actually going to swap into Azu and try and quickly bubble down before they can react. However, they have a Meganium as a hard punish, so this is really not very good. Meganium is a very strong counter to Azumarill. Fortunately, even if they leave this matchup with 100 energy, Altaria is going to be able to come in and absorb all of that energy without any problem. So we can come in, bring in Altaria. They are likely going to throw Frenzy Plants here. Frenzy Plants do not hurt at all. I can just farm this all the way down with Dragon Breath. Another Frenzy plant, so still quite healthy. They swap into an Azumarill, so I'm going to throw a Sky Attack here so that this Azumarill is in Energy Ball range. So going into Abomasnow now, and we are going to farm up as much as we can. We are going to shield this because we have a ton of energy. And then I really need Abomasnow to be able to live to get a Weather Ball and an Energy Ball. So I go for the Weather Ball first. They're going to shield this. And then we just faint as we're getting the Energy Ball. We let a bubble through on our Weather Ball throw, and that's what cost us the game right there. If we'd been able to deny that bubble, we would have gotten to the Energy Ball and been able to take out that Azumarill, and then Altaria had enough health to Dragon Breath down the Galarian Stunfisk and the Meganium. So really, really close match. Just needed to get that one fast move in, and guys, that's why the mechanics around denying bubbles, denying fast moves are so important. So Altaria on the lead is amazing for us. They bring in a Surf Edge, so I'm going to bring in my own Altaria to counter that. As I said, Abomasnow needs coverage for those fighters. This is exactly what we want. They actually get the boost, which is pretty terrible for us. I'm still not going to shield because winning switch advantage isn't critical for me here, knowing that it's an Altaria on the lead. I have two very strong counters to that. They do shield up the Sky Attack, and now they're going to be able to counter down. So the boost was definitely unfortunate there, but that's okay. We're going to be able to shield up this Leaf Blade and then bubble down this Surfetched to get a pretty significant energy lead. If it's Altaria coming back in, we can go for Play Roughs. It's a Lantern, so we're still actually going to go for the Play Rough. And Abomasnow is definitely going to be my key to victory in this match. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Play Rough, go into my Abomasnow here. I'm not going to shield this. I think it's just going to be a Thunderbolt, but it's actually a Hydro Pump, so this is getting pretty risky. The Altaria comes back in, so I throw Weather Ball right away. This is likely going to get a shield or take it out. We do get the shield. That's very good for us. The second one will be one-shotting that Altaria. And now it's going to be a race to a charge move. I'm going to go for a Weather Ball because I just need a little bit of chip damage, and I know I can't make it to the Energy Ball here. And that's going to be enough chip damage to put this in bubble range for my Azumarill. So first charge move coming through, definitely going to be a Thunderbolt here. And I think I can still survive a Thunderbolt at my current health. We actually get to the Play Rough, and we're going to just go ahead and throw this because I think they're pretty close to another charge move. Lantern is a very, very strong pick, guys. If you've never tried a Lantern, I highly recommend it. It's very fun to use. And again, it's another one of those Pokemon, especially if you run Water Gun, it has very good play against both Azumarill and Galarian Stunfisk. Alright, so getting into the second set here, and now we are using Pelipper instead of Altaria, so obviously not as strong against grass types, but much better against opposing Azumarills and Galarian Stunfisks. So we have an Azumarill on the lead, and they swap into Zapdos. And I obviously have no good answer to Zapdos other than Abomasnow, so I have to stay in this. Fortunately, Powder Snow is absolutely destroying this Zapdos. I'm going to have to shield up the Drill Peck, which is totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and go straight for another Weather Ball. I probably could shield one more time and farm down, but I really want to force both of their shields out. And we are going to be able to shield again here and completely farm down the Zapdos. So we farmed down the Zapdos, and it's a Typhlosion in the back. Oh my gosh, that one Incinerate did like a third of my health. I was very slow to the swap there. However, Pelipper is a pretty good response here. I know that Pelipper at least has play against the Azumarill in the back as well, so able to one-shot that Typhlosion with the Weather Ball, so that's very good for us. This Azumarill is going to get to an Ice Beam, but Pelipper can tank that perfectly fine. And we're going to be able to go straight for the Hurricane. Shields are down. This is going to deal a lot of damage. We do deal quite a lot of damage with that Hurricane. And then we can go for the Weather Ball here. It won't KO, but Azumarill is so low that it will certainly put it in wing attack range and force them to throw. So able to take that game. Abomasnow and Pelipper carrying that. Azumarill didn't even need to come out. So really strong combo, those two. So definitely looking forward to using this team some more. All right, getting into the second game here. We have Abomasnow into Hypno. And Hypno is kind of a weird Pokemon for this team. I don't really know what the right choice is, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball after 6 Powder Snows. That should make sure that they don't get an extra confusion through, and then I'm going to swap into Azumarill. What I'm hoping is that the Hypno is a Fire Punch Shadow Ball Hypno, and since they threw Shadow Ball, I'm guessing that that might be what it is. On the lead, you usually either see Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, or you see Fire Punch, Shadow Ball. I mean, sometimes you see Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball too. Hypno is Hypno is very unpredictable. So happy though to absorb that damage on the Azumarill. We are met by an opposing Azumarill, and here I'm just going to be going for play roughs. Really, I just want to get it low enough that I can come in with one of my other Pokemon and, farm up a bunch of energy and take it out. So, gonna let this go. Ice Beam does take us out. And then we're probably going to be coming back in with the Abomasnow. Going to build up some energy, and then I'm going to throw the Weather Ball just before they get to another charge move. So that's going to take them out. And they actually have a Registeel in the back. So this is not looking great for us because this Hypno is going to be a big problem. So we're going to go for the Weather Ball on this Hypno. And they let it connect. That is amazing for us. That they absolutely had to shield that because Pelipper has quite a strong matchup against Registeel. So they're going to go for the Focus Blast. I'm totally fine to let that hit me. I don't really care as it is resisted. I know that they're going to need 2 charge moves to take me out, and it doesn't matter whether they go for Flash Cannon or Focus Blast. I am going to shield now because I know that Pelipper is my best response to this Registeel, and I can get to these Weather Balls so fast that I'm really going to be starting to apply a lot of shield pressure. So going for Weather Balls here, and you guys can just see the amount of the spamminess here of Pelipper, how quickly I'm getting to these Weather Balls. And they actually don't shield that, so they're getting very low. I'm going to be able to shield up this Flash Cannon as well. And then we can go for another Weather Ball. This is going to force the shield, and I could outpace them to another Weather Ball, but I know that I have loaded energy on the Abomasnow, so I'm just going to swap in and Weather Ball on Abomasnow as well. It's so low that even though this is resisted, that's going to be enough to take it out. So, good game there. Well played to my opponent, but I definitely think that their win condition was shielding the Hypno. If they had shielded the Hypno when I threw that Weather Ball from Pelipper, that I would have had no way to take out the Registeel, and the confusion damage would have really added up. So we have Umbreon again on the lead. Going to do the same thing and try and catch a foul play, which this time I actually succeed, so that's pretty good for me. That's a lot of wasted energy, and they come in with a Flygon, which is a very nice option. It's a pretty spicy safe switch, but basically it's going to need to get to 2 Earth Powers to take me out. And this is another case where I really wish I had Ice Beam. We get a lot of lag there, so my count is completely off. I don't know how many fast attacks they're at. So I'm sure that this could be an Earth Power, but I'm going to call their bait and say that it is a Dragon Claw. And sure enough, it is a Dragon Claw. And then I'm getting the play rough here, but they are able to get it. I think this should just be a Dragon Claw. But unfortunately, it's an Earth Power, so I definitely think I dropped a charge or a fast move or 2 when I was lagging there. But that's totally fine because I can come in with the Abomasnow and farm down. I am going to shield up the Dragon Claw as Abomasnow is very squishy. And they swap out back into the Umbreon, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball here. And they don't shield, so I'm just going to keep throwing these Weather Balls. This is just going to apply a lot of pressure to those shields. They're getting very low. And The fact that they came back in with Umbreon leads me to believe that Abomasnow might have pretty good play against whatever they've got in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and shield up the Umbreon and then go throw the Weather Ball. This is getting them very low. They've got a Shadow Gardevoir in the back, so charm damage is really going to hurt, but we can spam these Weather Balls so quickly. We're going to go for one Weather Ball, and that's going to get the shield. This next Weather Ball is going to deal a lot of damage, and then we're going to swap into Pelipper as quickly as we can. And actually, that one Weather Ball almost KO'd, so that's going to be a good game. And we are able to take out the Gardevoir. So, guys, Weather Ball, not even super effective. I know Shadow Gardevoir is squishy, but to one-shot it like that from full health with a Weather Ball is just, it's amazing. When you get to those Weather Balls as quickly as you do, it's pretty amazing. So, another Shadow Vic on the lead. They swap into Mandibuzz. Still a very good matchup for Abomasnow, but Azumarill is really going to shine here. I don't have to shield anything. It's probably Aerial Ace coming through. Aerial Ace and Foul Play is probably the most common set on the Mandibuzz. And we can just go for Play Roughs here. So if this Play Rough goes through, it's going to deal a lot of damage. It deals so much damage, actually. They're low enough that I think it might be worth trying to bubble them down. So I am going to commit to the bubble down here. I'm likely going to take 2 more Aerial Aces, because that's just going to be less farm for their Victory Bell coming back in. Yeah, so this is going to be another Aerial Ace, but 1 more bubble, or maybe 2 more bubbles, is going to be enough to take them out. Yeah, they go down. Shadow Vic is likely coming back in. No, it's going to be Dugong coming back in. So heads-up play by my opponent there, deciding to bring in a tankier Pokemon so that they don't have to shield. However, Play Rough is going to be dealing a fair amount of damage to this Dugong, and we actually get them quite low. So they're going to farm us down, but I really don't want to swap out here because I want to make sure that I can line up my Abomasnow against this Victory Bell. And they actually choose to swap in at the end, which is totally fine. We can go for Weather Ball against this Victory Bell. We do get a shield, which is amazing for us, to be honest. We've still got 2 shields, so we're going to shield up this Leaf Blade. We do resist it, but it's, Victory Bell is so strong it will probably take us out. And now we're going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball into this Dugong. They're going to have to shield, respecting the possible Energy Ball, which they do. This is going to be an Icy Wind to take us out. I'm totally fine letting the Abomasnow go down here. Pelipper can come in and get to 1 Weather Ball and clean this up. They're going to get to another Icy Wind here. Don't have to shield it, but may as well at this point. Who knows? Maybe it would be something weird like a blizzard or something like that. So we're able to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball to take out the Dugong, and that is going to be a good game. Alright, so really enjoying having Pelipper here in place of Altaria. Both are strong, but Altaria just so often gets walled by Stunfisk or Azumarill. There's a lot of teams now where Altaria has no play against any of the team. So it's Pelipper is definitely a safer option that still makes the team feel pretty much the same. So all right, Abomasnow into Stunfisk. So the way I like to play this is to build up to the Energy Ball, shield up the first Rock Slide, and then I bait with Weather Ball myself, hoping to get a shield here. And then I'm going to try and go for that Energy Ball. Actually, I know here I'm going to try and sack swap the Azumarill to catch the Rock Slide, and I do successfully manage to catch the Rock Slide, so that's quite good. And they're staying in a little bit, probably building up to another Rock Slide, and then they come in with their Azumarill, so this is totally fine. We're going to be able to Play Rough the Azumarill. This is obviously a very neutral matchup. We've got an energy lead, but they've got a health lead, so they're just going to need to land 2 Play Roughs, which they will certainly be able to do before I can get to a third. But the Play Rough damage here is going to put them low enough that they could plausibly be farmed down by Wing Attack or Powder Snow. Probably not by Powder Snow. So they're able to take me out here. And I think I am going to bring in the Pelipper and try and get ahead on energy. Yeah, the reason I bring in the Pelipper here is that Wing Attacks won't be resisted. And I know that with that Galarian Stunfisk in the back, I want to have a charge move ready for whatever comes in so that I can really pressure the shields. So it's Altaria coming in, and I basically blind throw the Weather Ball. This isn't great because we don't get a shield. So I'm going to build up again and throw the Hurricane this time. If this lands, it will deal a lot of damage, and I'll be able to swap quickly and potentially Powder Snow down. So it does land. I swap quickly. They are going to throw the charge move here. I can go ahead and shield up this Rock Slide. They're still going to need 2 Rock Slides to take me out. I'm going to go for the Weather Ball here, which should force their shield. We do get their shield. That's very good for us. Able to go for the Energy Ball now. And this is going to take them out or put them very, very low. It does take them out, and then Altaria comes back in and goes down to 1 more Powder Snow. So, good game. They actually definitely got the alignment that they needed by getting their Altaria onto my Pelipper. However, having such a strong energy advantage there, let me throw the Weather Ball and the Hurricane, and the Hurricane in particular, put them so low that I could just do a fast swap into Abomasnow, and that took out almost all of the rest of their health. So, really good game. Well played by my opponent, but sometimes it's very tough to call that Weather Ball versus Hurricane bait. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.